Hi, it's Lori from Coast to Coast Craft Girls coming from the West Coast. Today I wanted to share a really fun card that I made with this Nativity of Light die from Crafter's Companion. It's meant to do this little pop-out feature, but I did it just in a flat card. Well, it's got, you know, foam on the front, but just in on the card front. So, really easy to do. Let me show you how it's made. Okay, so I'm going to start with, I have a 5x7, a black 5x7 card base. So 10x7 scored in the middle, 5x7 card base. Then I have a sheet of this sort of medium blue that's just about 1/4 of an inch smaller. And I have a piece of the white shimmer card with a hint of gold that's just a little bit smaller than the black, but a little bit bigger than the blue. So when you put it on there, you're going to get just a slight black frame, which is what I want, but the blue's not going to show. So that's exactly what I want. I'm going to use the Crafter's Companion Nativity of Light die, and it looks like this. And it's got this little arch, which does not cut across the bottom, which is what I want. So we're going to line this up on my card. And I'm going to cut 2 of these into the same card. So I'm going to try and measure, or, you know, try and get it measured so that it's even. So that's 1/2 inch. And then I go 1/2 inch. That's 3. Okay, that's pretty good. And then I've got the dies that come with it. Also, it's got this shepherd and a manger scene, and they do not cut on the bottom. They have no cutting edge on the bottom, so they cut around, but they keep this intact. So I'm going to put my manger scene at the bottom of that arch, and I'm going to straighten it. I want to make sure this part is nice and straight. Okay. Now, let me run that through. Now I'm going to lift that arch up, take my manger scene out, and I'm going to put my next arch right next to it. And this one time I'm going to put my shepherd scene into the bottom of that. And I want to get it straight with this other one. So, sorry if my head's in the way, but that looks pretty good. And I've just got a strip of scrap white card, and I'm just going to cut another one of each of the manger and the shepherd, just because I want to put a second layer on there just for strength, because this card is not the strongest. I don't want it to bend. So I'm just going to glue this white onto the back just for some added strength. No other reason. I'm going to put my blue matte layer on there. I'm going to put this on a layer of foam like that, and then I'm going to put my gold star right in here. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to color my people. I think I am. I think they need some color. I do like that better. Now that sky behind, I think needs a little bit. So I'm going to do a little bit of inking on there, just one to darken it up and two just to make it look not so plain. So I'm just going to kind of add some blue ink, dark, this is a opaque pigment Midnight. I'm just trying to almost give it some texture, so it's not solid dark blue, but it's not that just that solid blue either. Let's see what that looks like. I think that's probably enough. Yeah, that looks a lot better. It's like that, and then I'm going to put my gold star right in here. I'd like to do my, so it does have a layer of, you know, the town, and I wasn't going to use that, but I think I will. I think it needs it. And now we're going to put this behind there. Just like that. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. I'm going to trim this, it's a little bit wide. Okay, so let me glue my card all together. Start with my blue. And I'm all done. Really fun. Different way of using that Nativity of Light die from Crafter's Companion. It's meant to do this little pop-out feature on the inside, but I used it on the front. So, really pretty. Thanks for watching.